need your body, I need your body, I need your body, I need your body, I need your body in ways that you don't understand, but I'm losing my patience, cause we've been going all again. Girl, I just wanna take you home and get right to it. I need your body, body.
What up, C Squad? It's your girl Caprice, and I am back with another video. As you guys can see, I'm pretty bright and pretty bold. Now that we are into the spring season, I'm super happy because y'all know I like doing looks with pops of color here and there on the eyes, on the lips. I like to bring that brightness throughout the springtime, and this is my first official springtime video. I wanted this to be super bronzy and glowy, and I wanted to have a pop of color on the eyes and on the lips. So I decided to do orange. As you guys can see, this lip is bomb. Like, I am obsessed. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell for post notifications on whenever I post a video. Speaking of post notifications, if you guys haven't seen my last video, I'll link it down in the description box. I am now doing post notification shout outs, and the second post notification shout out goes to my girl Miss Raleigh, or Miss Rowley. I think it's Miss Raleigh here on YouTube. She always makes sure she comments. She's the sweetest thing. Every time I post a video, she's more than likely the second person to like my videos and comment on my videos. She's commenting on almost every single one of my videos. I just wanted to give a shout out to you, girl. Thank you for supporting your girl, and keep supporting me. Keep coming back to my channel. See the post notification shout out. Just make sure you comment on my videos. You just can't comment on one and just expect a post notification shout out. I just got to see you interacting with me. I love interacting with y'all, and I'm just so happy to have you guys a part of the C Squad. So if you guys want to see how I got this bright and glowy look, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm going to, I already have my eyes primed. I use the Makeup Revolution concealers, and then I use my CoverGirl translucent powder to go ahead and set. And for today's look, I'm going to be using two palettes. The first palette I'm going to go in with is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I have been loving this palette ever since I got it. It's amazing. So we're going to be going in with this palette first. I still haven't got me no new mirror, so I'm going to be just using this mirror that comes with the palette. So the first shade I want to go into is the shade Sienna right here. It's this nice burnt orange brick red type of color. So yeah, I'm just going to take that shade and I'm going to use that for my transition. And I need to wash my brushes, y'all, but I'm just going to take it on this Luxie brush that already has this color on there, and I'm just going to blend it in the crease. Kind of going for a like bronzy spring type of look. Because we are now in spring, I want to go ahead and start getting some looks. So this is just going to be a like bronzy springtime look. So now we're looking like this. We got that blended all throughout the crease. If you guys have been watching my channel for a long time, you guys know I like these types of shades in my crease. So I want to darken it up a little bit. So I'm going to go in with the shade Rustic right here. It's like a brownish red. It's a little bit more it's a little bit more browny red than that last shade. So I'm just going to go in with that same brush and just apply a little bit of this. I think this is a shade I want to go for. We'll see. And I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go back into that palette, and I'm going to take this brown right here, Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to put that on there too. So now that we got that blended out, I'm trying to see if I want to take the shade Bronze out of this palette or the shade Pure out of the 3502 palette. This Pure shade right here. Let's give them a swatch side by side. So this is Bronze. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but this is the bronze shade out of the Anastasia palette, and then this is the Pure shade out of the Morphe 35-2 palette. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the bronze palette, make the bronze shade out of the Anastasia palette, just because I want it to be like super bright. I'm just gonna wet my brush. I'm gonna take this Mario Badescu spray. I'm not gonna cut the crease precisely, but when I go in with the shade, I am gonna try to round out my lid area, just so it can blend easier. But I'm not going for the like precise cut crease, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna take this bronze shade right here with my Morphe 421 brush and just go ahead and put that on the lid. So we looking like this, and I'm gonna go in with another brush. Y'all, I need to hurry up and clean my brushes because this is redonkulous. I'm gonna take this brush from Urban Decay, and I'm just gonna blend out those harsh lines. I'm gonna go ahead and tap back into that sienna shade though to blend it out. I'm gonna go back in to that shade, that bronze shade, and I'm gonna pack it on with my finger just to give me some more pigment. Okay, so this is what we are looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did to this eye into that eye. Okay, so this just was not doing it for me, so I'm gonna go in with this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This glitter, it's just like a liquid glitter type thing that you brush on. I'm gonna brush a little bit onto the part where I put the gold at, just to give it a little bit of more, you know, pop. Okay, so that made it look a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye and put my lashes on, and then I will come back to you guys. Okay, so now that I put on my lashes, these are just the Ardell Demi Wispies. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my face. I want this look to be I want the face to be super flawless and super dewy. So for my moisturizer, you guys already know I'm going to take my daily moisturizing from e.l.f. and I'm just going to put this all over my face, and then I'm going to go in with the Becca Backlighting Priming Filter, just because, like I said, I want the skin to be super luminous, and I'm starting to like this. I liked it before. I'm definitely going to go in with this in my primer. So first, like I said, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. Y'all, I love this moisturizer. I used this on a client one day, and I was doing her makeup, and her skin was really dry, and she was like, "Oh my God, what did you just put on my face?" Like she said her face felt so like alive and like woken up and refreshed from this primer. I mean, from this moisturizer. And I love this moisturizer. Like I always say, if you guys have dry skin, this moisturizer is so bomb. And I think it's like $8 or $9, but it's so worth it. This is actually my third bottle of it. So now going in with the Becca Backlighting Priming Filter, I'm just going to use a little bit of this, rub it in, and this is just going to give me that illuminating effect. And I'm just going to rub it in. I still don't have no mirror, y'all, so that's why I'm looking down at my screen. And as you guys can see, it already is giving me that like dewy effect. So it's doing what I want. So you guys can see. Okay, so now for foundation. Usually in the springtime, I'm still a full coverage kind of girl. There's either no coverage or full coverage. Like, I'm not into that sheer, so I'm still gonna go ahead and use my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I have been obsessed, as you guys know, with this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this as my foundation. It's super thick and super full coverage, so if you're one of those full coverage girl, if you have not tried this, this is bomb. So definitely try this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my skin. Love this foundation, y'all. Like, this foundation is bombed. So bumped. For concealers, y'all know I've been loving the Makeup Revolution concealers. These are the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and I am the C11 and C13. Like I said in the previous videos that I use, I am definitely need to get C12 because that's the shade that I think I am, but they were out of it, so I just picked up these two, and I think these retail for like $8, so it's not too bad. But I've really been liking them. They remind me a little bit of the Shape Tape, but if you guys want to see a like comparison video, you guys can let me know down in the comments. But I'm just going to go ahead and put this underneath my eye. I'm just going to go back in with that sponge and just blend out those edges. So flawless. Okay, so then next I'm going to take this same beauty blender, and I'm going to take my CoverGirl powder. You already know how I feel about this. And I'm just going to take this, and I'm just going to set basically all those places that I just put that concealer. I'm going to set it because you want to make sure you set all the creams that you use because you don't want them to move around. So I'm just going to go in, like I said, with this powder and set it, which is baking. I don't bake too long, but I'm just going to go ahead and set it. And I feel like using the beauty blender really helps it set. We're set. And now to go ahead and go in and set the rest of my face, I'm going to try this CoverGirl translucent powder in translucent honey. This is just like this powder, but it's a little bit darker, as you guys can see. And I'm going to use this. Well, I'm going to try to use this to set the rest of my face. We'll see how this goes. Oh my god, so much came out. And I'm just going to use like the little residue that's left in there. And I'm going to take my dirty ass powder brush and go ahead and set the rest of my face with this. My first time using this powder to set my entire face, but it's okay. Now that the face is set, you guys already know I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Ebony bronzer and bronze up my skin, but I can't seem to find my brush. This is my makeup bag, y'all. A cute little makeup bag that I take to work. Where's my brush though? Let me put my glasses on because I can't see y'all. Can't find it. I'm going to go ahead and contour today. I usually don't contour. I usually just use my bronzer as contour. But I'm going to take this City Color Contour Effects palette. And this is what it looks like. Then up here it just explains, you know, what each shade is. So it's a contour, a bronze, and a highlight. And as y'all can see, this bronzer is like a face powder for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the contour part. And to contour, I'm going to go ahead and use this e.l.f. highlighting brush because this is too big for me to highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and use this brush to contour. Boom. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and do blush just because this is so springy and fresh. I'm going to go ahead and do blush. I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics 10 color blush palette and I'm going to go in with this orange tone blush right here. I got that, it's time for highlighter because recently my sister, she does couponing and she always finds like, you know, great stuff, but recently she found some makeup stuff and I was super excited because she found this Way to Go Profusion glow kit thing from Profusion. So it comes with 3 like loose palettes. So it comes with like these three shimmer, a liquid, and then 2 brushes. So I want to try these out because I'm super anxious. I love Profusion. So it comes with 2 brushes. This is the taper highlighting brush, but I do feel like this is kind of small. And this one is the small contour. Oh, cool. So I'm going to use this to contour my nose with this Profusion Way to Go like glowing liquid. And then it comes with these 3 powders. So this one, they don't have no shade names on it. So this is like a iridescent color. This one is, no, that one is more like a yellow tone. This one is more of a like light iridescent shade. This one is more of a peachy orangey shade. So I'm gonna try this one. We're gonna see this together. We're gonna try it out together. A little bit of this Pixie by Petra just so that this loose thing can stick to it as a swatch. Ooh, it's cute. So this is it right here. Like I said, it's like a pinky tone color, so hopefully it looks okay. I'm just going to take my brush and dip it in there, dust it off, and so now that we have highlighter on, and I got highlighter everywhere on my desk, I'm going to go ahead and move back to the eyes. And for this look, I want the bottom eye to be a pop of color. I want it to be smoked out brightness. Take my Morphe 3502 palette, and I'm going to go in with this bright shade right here. Mix it in with this one here. So I might mix these two, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo liner, and I cannot get this to sharpen for nothing. So I'm just going to take it on this pencil, on this e.l.f. small angle brush, and I'm just going to put this on my waterline. And next for mascara, I'm going to take this Maybelline Great Lash old school mascara. I'm going to take this and coat the bottom of my lashes. Boom. Okay, so now for setting, I'm going to set it with the Pixie by Petra just because I want to be super glowy. So okay, now for lips, I wanted to do this look like super bright, super fresh looking. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild, what is it, Flame of the Game. It's like this orange red tone lipstick, and so I'm just going to go ahead and add this to my lips. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.